What could that have been? Laugh! I said laugh! I don't want to be your friend!
That was quick.
Alright, well, we're back. I was working my way back to the hotel, and I run across some issues.
Here they come. Get off.
Run across a few swarms here on the way back. Could have just fast traveled, but I thought I'd look around first, and I found that maze that they were talking about. Of course, I found more of these mosquito things. I really need to remember to put a scope on this thing. They run across more over here. Uh-oh, I am now alone. Swarm are more than territorial. They are persistent buggers, aren't they? Alright, Pravarti and Ellie are back up. I also found the maze.
Welcome to the Rizzo's Purpleberry Puzzle Hedges, trademark. Grown on top of Industrial Sludge Pit 27C, these unusually tall purpleberry trees have grown lush, luxuriant foliage and are literally bursting with extra specially piquant purpleberries. As you wander through our winding maze, feel free to try a fresh purpleberry right from a branch. Maybe you'll discover our next new flavor. Limit 1 berry per customer. Do not try any purpleberries outside of the puzzle hedges. Some visitors have speculated as to the presence of a treasure at the end of the maze. While Rizzo's has placed nothing like this in the puzzle hedges, we still encourage you to explore to your heart's content. Should you experience dizziness, faintness, or simply get lost among the hedgerows during your exploration, please do not try to contact Rizzo's personnel. Simply shelter in place and rescue will arrive within 72 hours, guaranteed, excepting unplanned shutdowns and any other times deemed inconvenient by management.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them.
So you scream every time a single person approaches, or am I special? Nobody's kicking you out, buddy. Calm down. I like this one better. You should watch your tone with me. My killing hand gets itchy when people raise their voices.
Laws alive! Rizzo's has finally sent their strong armors, I see. Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo's staff. Are you not with Rizzo's?
Yeah, I am, actually. Rizzo hired me to get rid of troublemakers. Think you can outpay them?
Bah, I've lived in Byzantium long enough to read between your words. Here's your filthy money. Since you're already here, perhaps I can sweeten the pot even further. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions.
Yeah, you said you worked for Forrester Mills.
I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel. Forrest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile, Wentworth, Dock Rocket, and 24/7 Furniture. We're something of a big deal.
You said you're a lawyer. What the hell are you doing out here?
When the going gets tough, the lawyers start going. Some farther than others. I've been a junior lawyer for coming up on 20 years now. And quite frankly, I'm getting old. Hopefully,
Yeah,
there will be enough legal kindling out here to fuel my firm for a while longer. And if I find that kindling, I stand to finally get my raise.
So you mentioned working.
I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Perception. Helen's dead, but Rizzo hasn't formally canceled the contest.
Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum Original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
Oh, I'm glad I get into the puzzle. Why would Rizzo give away one of their original products away for free?
I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to regain some lost clout. That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for a promotion when sabotage takes half the time and a quarter of the effort?
True. Why does Forrest Mills want to sue Rizzo? That's obvious.
Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forrest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forrest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging their capital. It's a mutual win. I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forrest Mills' products look that much more valuable compared to Rizzo's trash.
Anyone else trying to get the Spectrum Original?
Two buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to pass the original off as her own. Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. It must be hers alone, it seems.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you need my help. It's just a maze, isn't it?
Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has no interest in giving their property, however old, away for free.
If that means we're technically stealing, I'm in.
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze is deadly by design. And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is mined and rife with murderous mechanicals.
Oh, now it sounds like fun. All right. Let's get your prize.
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
All right, so we need to switch weaponry.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the service technician lately?
Are you trying to sell me something?
Respectfully, I think there are better places to try to sell things than the middle of a hedge maze.
I would think so.
Judging by this exchange, I presume you are not the person I was waiting here to meet.
How do you know I'm not?
You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
Why do people who are hiding something always have so much to say about it?
I take offense to that. I think.
Okay, I get it. You're after the prize in the center, too.
Shh, not so loud.
Yep.
Damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize. You've caught me.
You're not the only one looking for the Spectrum original, I imagine.
Nope. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal.
If finding the bottle won't let you go to unwavering, why are you even here?
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market?
Now that you mention it, it's quite strange.
Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations.
All right, enough about that.
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Prior Orchard contact. Who's that?
I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business.
Who are you?
Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
Definitely not going to partner with her. Whoa. All right, well, these hedges have more action than everything else so far. What is that? This way. I'm doubting it's not this way. Rizzo on the... Whoa!
We're doing this.
I can't hear you laughing! I just wanted to make you laughing now! Not gonna make you smile. Not gonna let you smile. I wanna be your friend.
All right. Well, that's some excitement. This maze is more action than we've seen in the whole game so far. This way seems to cause a lot of damage.
Nothing, I won't have any new battle scars.
I find following the action may lead us to. Well, that's the route I'm going right now. Let's follow the action. Here he is. Nope. No one came running. No one came running to the mine.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas?
Yeah, lies. So happens I am a freelance product consultant. My advice isn't cheap.
Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me. I'd be delighted to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
Rainbow vodka, violet vodka, could appeal to the hammer crowd. Call it beer. Call it good beer.
You know the product isn't... Never mind. Maybe the higher-ups will be able to market it as a joke product.
I get it. Funny, you're not just here to sightsee. What are you trying to name it for anyways? Good luck with whatever it is. No, let's go with, I get the funny feeling you're not here just to sightsee.
Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner?
Yes.
Because I sure don't.
Going to take a wild guess saying that you're here in the maze. You just want to reach the center.
Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halsey and Helen? My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
Taking someone else's old thing and repackaging it as your new thing? Classic Byzantium.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production.
Oh boy. No, she doesn't care about being dishonest. I'm not seeing why you want my help.
It's these damn puzzle hedges. I don't know what I look like, but I reckon it ain't like a scrapper. That place is fit to burst with mines and killer machines. No doubt the work of my rivals. Better no one can get to the original if they can't have it.
Alright, good luck with that.
My, oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight?
I feel you're a long ways away from glacial age offices.
Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little cysties, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets.
Oh. Biodegradable bullets. Love those. All the firepower and none of the evidence, eventually.
What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my products were niche. That is, unpopular, unknown, and unprofitable. Nice to hear it ain't always so.
Yeah. Alright, goodbye. I don't want to help her. Alright, a few machines down. I'm gonna need another gun out soon. I don't think I have another one with a scope on it, though. What are you? Well, got some more ammo. These side quests, they're kind of good. What are you? Let's see. Can we see the map? Okay. Just a big square. Alright, this is an area we've already been at and cleared out. Yep, so let's go. Wait a minute.
I'm glad you're back. The sooner I gain your assistance, the sooner I can leave these miserable outdoors and return to my temperature-controlled office. I'm sure you have questions.
Alright, this is the beginning. Fountain, cool. Alright, now I'm gonna get lost in the maze again. Yep, already hit another dead end. Oh. Alright, we went through here before. Let's, this way? Those are corpses. We've already killed them. Waste cans? Well, somebody's been back here a lot. Let's not waste real bullets here.
Here we go. Won't try that again.
All right. Vardy's still healing, so I don't want to go too far ahead. Where are we going? Gotta love a good maze. Don't think this. What the heck? All right, well, we got a building. Can't go in the building. All right, nothing came out. So I'm guessing it's this way. What is this?
That was fun.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Congratulations, you've reached the center of the Purple Berry puzzle. Certificate entitles you to a 5% discount on certain Rizzo products. The promise of a discount is not binding. Any failure to find Rizzo vending machine accepting said discount are responsibility of the holder, not Rizzo's corporation. Any attempt to force a discount or dispute on the grounds of this certificate discount will produce to a full extent of lethal force. All right, what do we got here? Ooh. Oh. Lockpick. Nice. But the original Rizzo isn't here. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Let's see. Switch to the.
Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzo's and should not be in common use.
Notice the glass bottle contains some of the seedlings buried in the dirt. As you turn it over, you find the label at the bottom reads, property of Carter Reynolds, botanist. Didn't hide well to cover the traps. Time to talk to the botanist. Alright, we need to find a way out of here now. And I don't imagine, since we found it, the robots are just going to be really nice to us. I imagine they're going to try to kill us. I didn't hit anything.
That didn't work. Wait on us, Parbody. That's the last of him.
Well, some more excitement. Now we just need to find the hedges that get us out of here. It'd be good to have a hedge trimmer for this part. Back out this way. No, been here. Cutting all the way across the maze at this rate. Ah. All right. Well, now that we made it out of the maze, let's see, where do we got to try to get to? I could quick travel. But I haven't really finished searching the area yet. This is the nursery. At the end of the spectrum.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
That was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself in the slightest.
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Considering that whole sting you to death, I think you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So what happens if the mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
I found a toxic mix of fertilizer, weed killer, and some pulpleberry saplings, though.
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
You should really just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
You seen any belligerent actors running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
What about Spencer Woolwich?
Who?
That's showbiz.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Don't think I've ever met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
How'd you get the position?
Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
I take it you don't mind. I take it you didn't intend to stay an intern.
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck with that. Helping folks is dangerous. The board doesn't like people to mess with their status quo. Assuming nobody exploits your weakness to push you into unemployment. I'll just go with good luck with that.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
Yeah, I learned my fill.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Goodbye. What do we got here? Access inventory records. Wisp toes. Items. Spectrum vodka, all colors. One left. One shipment to the puzzle. Alright, we gotta find that. Your groundkeeper's notes. Purple berries are growing a heck of a lot faster than the auto mechanicals can pick them up. I should be mighty perturbed by what we're wasting, but since I had that treatment, all I felt is glad about things. Goodness! Promotion surely was an after change. No. Goodness, this promotion sure was a life changer. Speaking of Rudy, I have a feeling you are reading this. Got you a couple times peering at me from behind the hedges and the like. How about you swing by my shack and we bury the hatchet? I changed man since you recommended me for this promotion. Got a bottle of Spectrum vodka we can share and a character of the brand new Halcyon Helena series. Knew you never liked that. I got an advanced copy. Come by, Jacob. Overseeing orchard notes. I must admit when you... Try that again. I must admit when your older supervisor described you as mythotropical, law-damned, redacted, I did not expect you would ever acclaim to a position so mighty. No. I never did expect you would ever acclimate to a position so many others have loathed. Productivity is at an all-time high, and what more, you have not only impressed many visitors with your wonderful attitude, but somehow you seem to get along well with the mosquitoes. Or at least they haven't killed you yet. I would like to offer an unprecedented reward, a once-in-a-lifetime 15-minute break, to be taken at your discretion. Well done, Yarbrough. So, Jacob, got a quick rhetorical question for you. Let's say, theoretically, that one of the wilderness exploitation reserves keepers got drunk and thought he'd indulge himself in some after-hours hunting. Let's say, theoretically, he released our primals. Let's say, theoretically, released our primals, and those primals theoretically proceeded to beat him to death with his own rifle, then escaped into the orchard. Obviously, I'm just worrying for the sake of worrying, but if something like that were to happen, and I'm not saying it did, especially since a screw-up could cost me my job, theoretically, Rizzo may have tested some of their product on these primals, and these primals may have acquired a taste for Rizzo booze. Booze that I know you have in stock in the orchard. Look, if you see any wayward primals, I'm not saying you will. Please, for the love of laws, send me a message. Anything else? No. All right. So, release primals, and there's... vodka in here, or, it's above my pay. Oh, wait. I can jump up to that. Let's see. Locks. I should only need that.
Nice going.
It just took me outside. Look, I'm looking for that booze, man. I don't care about this door. I don't care. Should have been in here. It's not in here. Blast it. Wanted to get that gun. Oh well, we'll keep looking for it. It's the only way in and out of here. All right.
Hello again, youngster. You're certainly doing a lot of running to and fro.
Yes, we are.
Don't overexert yourself. The waspquitos can smell weakness. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
I found this bottle of the heart puzzle head. Say it's yours?
Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt.
Found it really close to where it should have been the original. The Rizzo's original. Strange, huh? No, I'm gonna go with, did you drop this when you were stealing the original from the maze? You can tell me.
Hey now, I don't steal. I repossess that which never should have been offered to the public in the first place.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that.
Do you people make it a business of coming into Rizzo's workplaces and harassing the employees?
Yes.
I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git.
Oh, what do you want the original for? Don't think you can mess with me. Ken McCandless were in a bit of overreaction. You taking the original makes it seem like Rizzo's lied about the prize, which is fraud. Hand over the original or broken fingers. Yeah, we'll go with this one. The administrator requested I retrieve the original. Are you going to be difficult?
You work for the admin? Why didn't you just say you were a high-runger? No malice intended from me. Please know that I was just trying to protect the company. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
All right, we have the original. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I've got it. I'm still looking for the one that will let me open that case. No, I'm going back to the exit. Whoops. Now I know what I'm looking for. That's not it. Let's see. Maybe she... Outland worker. He's just a worker, so... Okay, so let's hunt over here for it. I don't want to spend all day hunting for it, but I have a feeling that gun's important. I don't know where to hunt anymore. Don't really have any clues left. Except she was running from the hive and must have dropped the bottle because she blacked out. Anyway, let's take a look at the journal. Return the formula. You Samuel Hutton. Okay. All right, let's do that real quick. No, that's there. I don't want to do that. The pool. Faithful to the Rizzo's our fashion. No. No. Okay, collect all 8. Okay, I need the vodka black. Let's see if it shows me on the map. Nope. All right. And I have a feeling I don't have vodka black, right? No, it'll be in here. All right, green, yellow, violet, spectrum brown. I don't have black. Still looking for black. Well, I don't know where to find it. And I'm not going to waste your time hunting for it. And when I do find it, I'll show you. I'll probably hunt for it offline. Actually, it's probably a good time to make a stop. So I'm going to do the, I'm going to hunt around offline. So, I'll pick this up in the next one. So if you like these videos, please hit that like button. It helps me out if you subscribe. And I will either show you the location where I find the, the black, or I'll just pick it up when I get to the hotel because means I didn't find it. All right, I hope you all do well, and I will see you in the next one.